YouTube's platform has over 2.85 billion monthly active users. And this makes YouTube one of the biggest media distribution channels in history. Which just goes to show this is a huge opportunity for creators, but it can be very easy to feel overwhelmed with this many people on a platform, which is why I want to break down starting a YouTube channel into 3 simple steps. We're going to start off with the foundation of your channel, then we're going to go into your content strategy, and we're going to end strong with a realistic income plan. So make sure you stay tuned because I want you guys to be feeling rewarded after hard work. So let's jump right into phase 1 of starting a YouTube channel, and that is going to be the foundation of your channel. So this is where we're really going to jump into your market position. Now, I know I'm sounding a little bit businessy, but I want you to be thinking about YouTube as your business because this is going to be your baby. It's going to grow. But first up, you need to think to yourself, what is your area of expertise? What are you interested in? And what can you offer value within? Is it makeup, health, skincare, psychology, fitness, finance, technology, history, psychology? There are so many different ideas out there. I'll make sure to link a good video on niches so you can dive into those topics a little bit further if you're interested. And then the second thing that you need to be thinking about is the volume of content that you're going to be able to create within your area of interest. So let's say, for an example, you love makeup and you love creating makeup tutorials. Well, my rule of thumb that I found is going to be asking yourself the question, are you going to be able to create over 100 hours of quality content within your area of interest? Are you going to be able to create this content authentically, engaging, without getting burned out? Because you need your initial topic to have not only ideas, but you need to be excited enough within your niche to create a mass volume of content. And then lastly, if you're interested in a topic, you need to know that other people are also interested in the same topic. And this is going to be validating that market viability. And we can do this by simply just hopping onto YouTube's platform itself and looking up our niche. For an example, I'm interested in YouTube and I'm interested in growing YouTube channels. So I'm going to look up how to start a YouTube channel or how to create a thumbnail, how to create a YouTube title, anything to do with YouTube. I'm going to look it up because I want to create a channel within this topic. And then if I look up this topic and I am seeing videos that are doing well, videos that have been posted recently, and these videos are getting good amounts of views. Let's say these videos are getting anywhere from 50,000 views to 500,000 views to over 1 million views, then this is a good topic. Now, I don't want you guys to get stressed out if you look up your topic and there are a bunch of creators within it. In fact, I want you to do the quite opposite. I want you to get excited when you see creators that are doing well within your area of interest. This is a good sign, even though it kind of might not seem like it, but it means that there is interest within YouTube. There are people that are coming to the platform to learn about this topic. Now, when it comes to your early on content, you want your content to be mainly focused on high search intent topics. And these are going to be videos that are answering direct questions or solving problems or giving a tutorial of some sort. For an example, with this video right here, I'm talking about how to start a YouTube channel and how to get a realistic income plan out of it. So the goal with any channel really is going to be establishing yourself as an authority. So the goal with my channel is people are coming to YouTube and they're coming to YouTube to learn how to start their own YouTube channel. Now, when they search about this topic, I might pop up, or maybe I pop up on their feed, and then they check out one of my videos. And then they see that this is my area of interest, and this is what I talk about on my channel. And having this targeted approach where you are only talking about one specific topic is very important because that is how you get a dedicated audience. And next up, I want to talk about a common myth. And this myth being you need expensive equipment in order to succeed with your YouTube channel, in order for people to take you seriously. Now, this is a total myth because I want to break down some equipment as an investment for your channel. And hint, hint, you might need a lot less than you think you do. So let's start out with audio. Now, unless you're starting a faceless YouTube channel, you're just using B-roll clips or maybe some animations, stock videos from Pixabay or Pexels. There's nothing wrong with that, but this part is going to be for those who are sitting in front of a camera. So first up, let's talk about audio. Now, I just have this cheap microphone from Amazon. It didn't cost any more than $20, I want to say. But what if I told you you might have everything that you need in your own home right now? Now, you might think one of these bad boys looks familiar, and if you have this, you have everything you need in regards to audio. And a high quality microphone is essential when it comes to a YouTube channel, and this is really all you need. In fact, I see many big creators using just their phone's microphone. I know iPhones have a feature called voice memo, and you can just record your voice on there. You can literally hold your phone in your videos if you'd like, or you could get a microphone stand where it's out of the picture. And then next up, let's talk about lighting. Having consistent lighting and a fun lighting setup can be very important in capturing people's attention because you look professional. You look like you have a setup. Now, for an example, I have this fun little plant behind me, and I also have this light, and it's a light from GVM, Great Video Maker. Now, this light I actually got from my brother Matt, who also has YouTube channels. He didn't want this light anymore, so he gave me that, and then he also gave me this big spotlight that I have that's kind of blinding, but I love it. I look great. But if you're wanting to invest in any lighting early on, something that you could do is just make a trip to Walmart. They have ring lights that you could be putting around your camera, or there's LED lights that you could put behind you. This light actually has a bunch of different features where we can change it to blue, which honestly, that looks really nice. We could change it to pink, we could change it to red, orange, green. I've got every color, but I'm feeling simple today. So we're gonna go with that. But something like that can really change the vibe of a video. It honestly can. I know it sounds silly. It's just a light, but it really can. You can have a cozy atmosphere, a cool atmosphere, storytelling atmosphere. Lighting plays a big role into how people watch a video, honestly. Then lastly, let's talk about the star of the show that is capturing this video right now, and that is going to be my camera. Now, when it comes to starting out, I completely understand not having enough money for a camera. And I am lucky enough to have received my cameras as a Christmas gift. I got a camera like a few years ago, and then I got a newer one that I'm filming on right now. Now, when I started on my YouTube channel, I started filming on a Canon M50. That is going to be one of the cheaper cameras that is of good quality. I know a lot of vloggers have this camera, but it is still going to be quite pricey. But do not worry, because we don't necessarily have to jump to make a big purchase like this off the bat, because again, we have something. We have something that has a camera, and you might be thinking, well, this is not good enough, but it is. Trust. In fact, let me just show you. But honestly, this is all you need starting out. This is perfect. And especially when you have a good lighting setup, everything just looks a lot more crisp. But here I've got my lighting here, I've got my little plant, I've got a light, my spotlight, my mirror. Okay, anyways, phone works perfectly fine. Audio on the phone is perfect as well. So it's a myth. You don't need to be spending thousands of dollars to get a setup. But now we're moving on to phase 2 of our plan, and that is going to be the content strategy. Now let me tell you, YouTube has one goal. It is a very simple goal. They want viewers to come to their platform, and they want these said viewers to stay on the platform as long as possible. So with this being said, viewer retention is something that YouTube it loves, it eats it up. But your audience retention rate is just going to be how much of a video somebody actually watches. So YouTube is looking for creators that are able to captivate an audience and keep people on their videos for as long as possible. I would say you want your videos to consistently be around 8 to 15 minutes long. You don't want it to be too long where you lose audience interest, but you also don't want it to be too short, because when that ad revenue rolls around, you want there to be spots for ads to go. And a little hack is going to be videos over that 8-minute mark are going to unlock that ability to have mid-roll ads. So something to keep in mind. But when you're creating a video, one of the most important things is going to be your hook. And I feel like a teacher talking about this, because teachers would tell us, like, when it comes to writing your essays, start it off with a question. Or sometimes they'd be like, don't start it off with a question. But you want something that is going to grab your viewers' attention right off the bat, and then follow it up with what value are you going to cover within the video, so your viewer knows exactly what to expect. Next up, we have 2 elements that are going to be very important when it comes to having a YouTube video succeed on the platform, and that is going to be the packaging for your video. And the packaging, as I would like to call it, is going to consist of your title and your thumbnail. And a lot of the time people say do not judge a book by its cover, but they come to YouTube and they judge a book by its cover. But your title and your thumbnail are going to be pretty much responsible for your click-through rate. And your click-through rate is going to be, if people see your video, are they going to click on it? So a compelling thumbnail must be high contrast. Maybe there's some emotion. If it's a faceless video, maybe it's a compelling image. You've got some text. The text is legible. Personally, I like thumbnails that are a little more minimalistic, that leave room for a question, so people have that curiosity and want to click on your video. And the same goes for a title. Now, something that I found to be very important when it comes going back to filming videos, when it comes to filming a video, it is very important to switch topics within your video. That way your audience does not lose interest. And you want to be switching topics every few minutes at least. That way there is constantly new information coming to your viewer. And the other day I was looking into the psychology of retention rates and when people click off of videos, but it's very important to include aspects into your video to keep people watching, and these aspects could look like teasing something that is coming later on in your video. For an example, at the beginning of my video, I let you know exactly what I was going to talk about in this video, and I got you maybe, hopefully, a little bit excited for the end of this video because I want to cover the income strategy. And then lastly, here's something that is so important, is consistency. We want to be consistently uploading. Now, when it comes to starting a channel, something that I would do is I would get a backlog of videos. And this is just going to ensure that you have maybe a week's worth of content ready to go. Or you have maybe even a month's worth of content ready to go. That way, whenever you're in a slump, you still have content that is ready to create. But YouTube's platform heavily rewards reliable output. They are looking for creators that are consistently showing up for the platform. So if you're consistently uploading 3 times a week, twice a week, or weekly, this is perfect. Because then it is informing the algorithm that you are a creator, you are trying, you are here, and you are showing up for the platform, for yourself, and for your audience. Now, something that I also want to touch on is the use of YouTube Shorts. And YouTube Shorts currently generates over 70 billion views, get this, per day. So, with that being said, utilize YouTube Shorts. Now, if you're saying, I don't know how to create a YouTube Short, something you could do is just transform your long formatted content into a YouTube short. A little bit of a trick for this would be maybe going on over to Fiverr and seeing if other people can do this for you. It should not run you a big check, but you could also do this yourself within a platform like CapCut. But when you're turning a long formatted video into a short formatted video, you want to take the most valuable piece of information and condense it. This way you've unlocked a whole new platform where people can discover your YouTube channel. Now, it's time. It is time. It is time to jump into phase 3 of our plan, and that is going to be the income strategy. And I want to be talking about establishing realistic income streams and what you can expect. Now, starting off, stream 1 is usually going to be joining YouTube's partner program. This is going to be a big step, and I know when I joined the YouTube partner program, I got so excited. On my channel, Kayla's Cash, I felt like I made it. But in order to become a part of YouTube's partner program, you need to meet the requirements. And the requirements are going to be 4,000 hours of watch time on your channel and 1,000 subscribers. Now, I know this seems like a lot, but I hit this in a year, so it is totally achievable. Or if you're going the YouTube short way, just posting YouTube shorts, you need 90 million shorts views in the past 90 days. And honestly, I would really encourage you to go the longer formatted video way and just use YouTube Shorts as a way to enhance your channel. Now, every channel and every different niche is going to have a different RPM, and an RPM is going to be your revenue per mil, and that is going to be how much money you are making per 1,000 views. Now, different niches have different RPMs. So, this is also something to keep in mind when it comes to picking a niche. Look at the RPM of it. That way you can see how much you can expect to earn per 1,000 views. There are some RPMs that are on the lower end, maybe $2 to $4, but they can well exceed over $15 as well. But let's say you had a lower RPM and you had $5 one. You would require over 200,000 views to hit $1,000 in ad revenue. Which brings me to my point. Ad revenue can be something that is a bit tricky. And as a creator, I do not want people to be just relying on ad revenue. So this is going to bring me into something very important. Do not rely on just ad revenue, because there are a ton of other income streams out there that are underrated, but could also make you bank. So this is where I want to talk about income stream number 2, and that is going to be affiliate marketing. And you might have heard of it, but affiliate marketing is going to generate revenue by you find an affiliate link, and an affiliate link is going to be a link to a product or service that you didn't have to create. You are going to promote that link, and whenever a viewer purchases from that link, you get a commission. So you will get a percentage of the sale. Now, affiliate marketing is very important within the early stages of YouTube, especially because you can implement it whenever you'd like. The second you start a YouTube channel, you can start promoting affiliate links. So in other words, you do not have to wait until you become a part of YouTube's partner program in order to make money with YouTube. Now, something I do want to address is the type of affiliate products you are promoting. This is very important. Let's say you found an affiliate link to this lip tint and you wanted to promote it. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad idea, but I want you to be aware of how much money you could make from something like a lip gloss. Smaller products with a smaller price point are usually going to have a lower percentage of commission. So this lip gloss, let's say it costs $20. And let's hypothetically say you were getting a 20% commission for every time somebody purchases this lip tint from your affiliate link. That would end up with you getting 40 cents per sale, which doesn't seem too amazing, right? And I'm saying this because I want to introduce getting affiliate links for something such as a high ticket product. Now, a high ticket product is going to be something that just costs more. And this could be something like a digital course. Now, a digital course could cost anywhere from $500 to, let's say, $1,000 or even more. And these high ticket products usually have a higher commission rate as well. So let's say you had an affiliate link to a digital course, and this digital course was selling at $1,000. Now the commission rate is going to look a lot higher than for a lip tint, and the commission rate could be 40%, or it could go even higher. So if you were getting 40% of $1,000 every time somebody bought from this affiliate link, you'd be getting $400 per sale, which is a lot better than 40 cents. So with affiliate marketing, make sure you are paying attention to the commission rate and also the price at which you're selling this product or service at. Moving on to income stream number 3, let's talk about digital products, because what better than promoting somebody else's product than promoting our own? Because if we're getting $400 from somebody else's sale, why not get that full $1,000 for ourselves? And digital products are my favorite income stream because you are creating something, you're creating something for yourself and something that you can share with other people. You are creating this said product once, but then you can sell as many as you'd like. This could be something like an ebook or an online course or a template or an online masterclass. And you are going to be capturing almost all of the profit here. And the best part here is you control the pricing. So if you're selling an ebook, you are the one that gets to decide how much this ebook is going to cost. Now, I do want to say, you want to look at what other people are pricing their ebooks at. That way you can find a good middle ground. But when it comes to the volume at which you're selling, your sales volume is going to be directly tied to your YouTube channel, because that is what we are using to promote. Even if you have a low audience level, a highly targeted product can still drive sales. Now, I'm saying this because, again, you can sell these products before you are even monetized by YouTube. Again, making your channel monetized before you even get monetized by YouTube. Now, when it comes to revenue goals, a realistic starting goal is going to be able to cover your channel's operating costs. This could be software that you're using or equipment that you're using. So I would say potentially generating around $500 to $2,000. And this is going to be once your product is established and consistently promoted. Now again, this can grow exponentially. I've seen it with my brother Matt and his online course. Now moving on to stream number 4, this is going to be one more so for when you're more of an established creator, and this is going to be sponsorships. I always think of this when I think of bigger creators. They're like, this video is sponsored by BetterHelp, or this video is sponsored by Honey. Those are ones that I always hear, but brands love creators. And this is because creators usually have a highly engaged audience within a specific niche. And don't get it twisted, because even smaller channels can be really valuable when it comes to sponsorships. And in fact, smaller channels, those with under 100,000 subscribers, usually get better engagement. They have a more tight-knit audience. And once you're getting consistently around 5,000 views per video, then it is a good time to start to reach out to smaller brands who are trying to get their names out there. It's really a win-win situation because you're helping a brand is helping you. Also win-win-win because then you're connecting your audience with a brand as well. Now for smaller channels, when it comes to sponsorships, pricing is not based on subscriber count. It is more about your niche and how engaged your audience is. So with the starting range of sponsorships, you could expect to earn around $200 to $500 per video. And that could be for a sponsored mention or an integration of a product or a service. And once your numbers are more consistent, this number is only going to be going up, charging from $500 per video to up to $1,500 or even more. I mean, trust me, I've heard creators that I know earning a crazy amount from sponsorships, so it is very possible. Now, when it comes to an income stream with YouTube, the first thing that I would start out with is going to be affiliate marketing, because you don't have to create your own product in order to make money, but I would focus on those higher ticket products rather than selling something like a lip gloss where you earn 40 cents per sale. Next up, you could start selling your own product, and I would sway towards digital products rather than physical products, because you can just create something once and sell it as long as you'd like. Now, whatever comes first, your own digital product or YouTube's partner program. Then you have AdSense coming in, which is going to be a nice bonus, but not something that I would just rely on. And then lastly, once you're pulling in around 5,000 views per video, you can start pitching to sponsorships. And don't underestimate this one, even as a smaller creator. Now, at this point, you have two choices. You can run your YouTube channel with trial and error, or you can learn from somebody that has been growing YouTube businesses for over 10 years, which is going to be my brother Matt. I'd mentioned him in this video, but he has also helped tons of other people grow their YouTube channels as well. My brother has a program, and if you're interested in it, make sure to check out the link in my description to schedule a call, or you can check out this video right here to see a free training on this. Now, always remember, you have a friend in the YouTube game. Spoiler alert, it's me. Smaller creators, we've got each other's backs. It is the year to grow. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Make sure to check it out.